Hello everybody, you are watching the channel Learn to Earn for Life.
Dear students, in this video we will find an expression for the fault current when line to line fault, that is the LL fault, which is taking place on the terminals of unloaded synchronous generator. The circuit diagram for an LL fault on an unloaded star connected generator with its neutral is grounded through a reactance is shown in this figure. You can observe the reactance which is connected to the neutral point and the ground. Assuming that phase B and phase C are shorted together. Please observe here, phase B and phase C are shorted together. Writing the terminal conditions for LL fault on the terminals of synchronous generator, IA is equals to 0. As fault is taking place between B and C, the other line current IA is equals to 0. We can also write that the sum of the current in phase B, that is IB, and the current in phase C, that is IC, is equals to 0. By observing this figure over here, you can observe that IB and IC are flowing opposite to each other. They are flowing opposite to each other. And hence IC is equals to IB. When the two phases get short circuited, the voltage at them will become equals. That is VB is equals to VC. So these are the three terminal conditions. First is IA is equals to 0. Second is IC is equals to minus IB. And third is VB is equals to VC. Let us find the symmetrical component relations. Since there are two conditions regarding the current, we will take them first. Writing an expression for IA naught, we know that 1 by 3 into bracket IA plus IB plus IC. Substituting IC as minus IB, we will get IA naught is equals to 0. Next, IA1 is equals to 1 by 3 into bracket IA plus AIB plus A square IC. Substituting for the expression for IC as minus IB and solving it, we will get IA1 is equals to 1 by 3 into bracket A minus A square into IB. IA2 is equals to 1 by 3 into bracket IA plus A square IB plus AIC. Substituting for IC as minus IB, we will get IA2 is equals to 1 by 3 into bracket A square minus A into IB. So we know that by these results we come to know that IA naught is equals to 0, as well as if you observe these two expressions, both are same. Hence we can write that IA2 is equals to minus IA1. You can observe A minus A square here, A square minus A. Taking minus outside, we can write that. Finally, we can equate them together and write as IA2 is equals to minus IA1. Then the sequence terminal voltages, that is VA1 is equals to 1 by 3 into bracket VA plus AVB plus A square VC. We know that VB is equals to VC. Substituting VC as VB, we will get VA1 is equals to 1 by 3 into bracket VA minus VB. We can write a negative sequence voltage VA2 is equals to 1 by 3 into bracket VA plus A square VB plus A VC, which is the standard equation. Substituting for VC as VB, we can write VA2 is equals to 1 by 3 into bracket VA minus VB. While doing a substitution, you need to know that when you take VB as common, remaining inside is A plus A square, where A plus A square is minus 1. You need to remember, while studying the A operator, you came to know this. Since IA naught is equals to 0, VA naught is equals to also 0. So finally we have VA naught is equals to 0 and the positive sequence or terminal voltage and the negative sequence terminal voltages are equal. So by this expression, that is IA2 is equals to minus IA1 as well as VA1 is equals to VA2, these equation will suggest a parallel connection of positive sequence network of a synchronous generator and the negative sequence network of a synchronous generator. As IA naught is equals to VA naught is equals to 0, this will suggest that the zero sequence networks are connected separately and shorted on itself. Let us draw the interconnection of sequence network by these relations. So as I said, the positive sequence network and the negative sequence network are connected in parallel. Here voltage across this positive sequence network, that is the terminal voltage, is VA1, terminal voltage here is VA2, both are equal. Hence we know that in any parallel circuit the voltage remains the same. Also by seeing the relations, we can write these directions of the currents IA1 and IA2 opposite to each other. This zero sequence network is connected separately and shorted on itself. By observing this interconnection of sequence networks, we can write the sequence quantities, the 6 sequence quantities as IA1 is equals to minus IA2. The 2 sequence quantities will be obtained. By observing this positive sequence network, we can write that the current flowing in that will be equals to the EMF source EA divided by the total impedance, that is the positive sequence impedance and the negative sequence impedance. We can write IA naught is equals to VA naught is equals to 0. 4 quantities will be obtained. The next 2 quantities, that are VA1 is equals to VA2, which are equal, can be written as, by the system equation we can write that if we know the system equation for VA1, that is EA1 or EA minus IA1 Z1, substituting the expression for IA1 in this equation, we can write VA1 and VA2 is equals to EA into bracket Z2 divided by Z1 plus Z2. Finally, we will find the expression for the fault current. The fault current in this case is IF is equals to either IB or IC. You can observe this figure. You can observe either it will be IB or it will be IC. It will be IB or it will be IC, as both are flowing opposite to each other. We can take either IB or IC. So we know that expression for IB in terms of symmetrical components, that is IA naught plus A square IA1 plus A IA2. We have IA naught is equals to 0 and IA1 and IA2 are equal but opposite to each other. So substituting that, okay, taking only in terms of IA1, writing IA2 is only in terms of IA1, okay, we can further simplify that. It has A square minus A into IA1, while A square minus A is nothing but minus J root 3. So hence the expression for fault current IF is equals to minus J root 3 IA1. that is minus j root 3 IA1. But we know that IA1 is equals to EA divided by Z1 plus Z2. So elaborated equation for IF can be written as root 3 into bracket EA divided by Z1 plus Z2. If you take a mod of it, it will be a positive value. So if I take when the neutral is absent, then what happens to the expression for the fault current? If you observe here, there will not be any Z0 is absent at the denominator part. Whether the neutral to the synchronous generator is present or absent, the fault current is independent of the neutral connection of the synchronous generator. So IF is independent of the neutral connection. Please remember this. The presence or absence of the grounded neutral at the generator does not affect the fault current. Thank you for watching this video.